What's going on, guys? Your boy Bags. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over Ethereum, how to maximize your gains, where I think it's headed, is the bull market over, every single thing like that. If you guys have realized, the face cam is gone. So basically my monitor is broken. I don't know. It was shipped here, cracked right in the last video. I told you it was flickering and now it's completely broken. We'll try to get that fixed. We'll try to get everything better. But for this video, we're going to talk about Ethereum and how I think you can make the most of money in this cycle still. So Ethereum's been sitting in this range, right? As we all know, we talked about it in the last video, just about this 2000 level, right? 2100, 2068, this level. I'm not too worried on Ethereum right now. As long as we sit in between this level and we have very good support on this 2000 level. If we go below it like this, we'll have to make an emergency video and reevaluate because things are always changing in the market. But right now, I'm not too worried. Once we get a push up and we break that 4K, I think we're going to, higher levels, of course. We just got to break that 4K and break out of this range. If you're in Ethereum, you know that we've been in this range for about 398 days, almost 400 days of Ethereum just lagging. But I want to talk about a few things. So last cycle, everyone said that Ethereum was one cycle behind Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin would go like this and then level out, we saw like Ethereum. So this was, let's just say this was first Bitcoin cycle and then it fell down. And then the next one, that's way too low of a drawing. Hold on. Let's just say Bitcoin was up like this, chilled out, went down, and then went up, right? To whatever. Ethereum was lagging, they would say, right? So Ethereum obviously came after Bitcoin. So then Ethereum would be doing something like this cycle. The Bitcoin top would be there. And then the next cycle, you'd be predicting it to do the exact same thing. It's lagging behind. But there haven't been a lot of people talking about Ethereum lagging behind Bitcoin. That's just one thing I want to bring up. Also, if you don't think Bitcoin's top is in yet, like I don't think Bitcoin's top is in yet, you shouldn't be scared about Ethereum, just for a few reasons. So basically when Bitcoin's pumping up like this, right, and Ethereum's just been sticking behind this whole range, you're going to get mad. Everyone's going to get mad, right? But it's very hard to pump Bitcoin and Ethereum because they are such big market caps. So what we usually see and what we saw last cycle was Bitcoin come up and then stabilize, right? And then we saw that Bitcoin top. And then once we had that Bitcoin top, we saw people take profits, on the way up and rotate that money into the next thing, which was Ethereum. And then Ethereum starts to go up and then Ethereum starts to make its top and then they wrote that money into alts. And then they rotate that money into stables in the bear market. And then they rotate it to Bitcoin. Then it's a clock, right? We see that all the time. So I'm not too worried right now about Bitcoin pumping. As long as Ethereum, I told you, stays in this range, I'm not too worried. There are a few other things that we need to look at, such as the RSI, the 7-day week lows and monthly lows and everything like that. But right now, we have really nothing to worry about. We just need to see where markets go and price goes. As I told you guys, I don't want to speak about other crypto coins in this video. I mean, I will, but just coins that are on Ethereum, kind of. I told you, I think Solana's kind of cooked for now. And I think the rotation to ETH is going to start. So I would be positioned into Ethereum. And at the end of the day, if Ethereum shits the bed and the market's down, might as well take that risk instead of being sidelined. But I'm not a financial advisor, of course. Okay, what I want to talk about, though, another thing is Trump now owns over $500 million worth of Ethereum. You think the president of the United States is going to let Ethereum fail? No, I don't think so. I don't think Bitcoin's topped, right? As I said, I think right now, let's just say Bitcoin's here, consolidation. I think Bitcoin goes higher, starts to stable out. Of course, Ethereum's going to run when Bitcoin goes up. Hopefully we break this, stables out, and then we go up. While Bitcoin stables, we see that Ethereum rotation pump, okay? But if you want to maximize your gains, I want to bring up a very important thing that I've been seeing and talking about. There's two coins called Andy and Wolf. They are both on Ethereum. Please don't buy the wrong one, okay? So if we look at this on the 1 day, from the bottom, basically, from the top, about December 10th, right? All the way down. It's down around 85%, right? If we go to Ethereum's top, just in here, which was December, literally right about the same time, December 9th, December 10th, same thing. Ethereum's only down 45%, right? But from the bottom, that little wick right there to the top, Ethereum's up about 90%. From the bottom on Andy, which is right about here, to that top, it's up around 580%. So we'll just say a 5x, right? The same thing goes for the other coin. The same thing goes for the other coin, right? Wolf. There's a bunch of these. There's Wolf on Sol. There's Wolf on BNB. But the same thing goes for Wolf, right? The same exact dates. I don't know what the hell just happened. Let me just scroll this out. It's at a $47 million market cap. But the same thing goes for here. The top, basically the same day, December 10th. But this one's down around 87%. But from that bottom, it was up around 1,000%, right? So if you guys don't follow Max because of Bitcoin, give this guy a follow. It's very good. Basically, we all know, right? Besides Ethereum, Pepe is on if ETH, right? Pepe was doing something very similar. If ETH runs, Pepe runs. We've seen ETH been in that consolidation, just going down. So obviously this is getting dragged throughout the mud. But what Max because of Bitcoin said, Pepe goes up 1%, Andy goes up 3%, Wolf goes up 5%. Andy and Wolf are not around in Q1. 1,000% rally of Pepe, right? If you're holding Andy and Wolf, all you need is one huge rally from Pepe to make it all and, change your cycle. So he put this good picture here, right? Andy and Wolf missed the Pepe cycle. Pepe's a 10x in 40 days. Is from there. These went up, right? If we see, basically what he's saying is, if we see Ethereum, right? Ethereum's chart just consolidating. If we see that Ethereum pump that we all think we're going to see, obviously money's going to rotate to Andy, which is going to pump, hopefully past all-time highs. If that happens, we're going to see that pump on Andy higher, and we're going to see that pump on Wolf higher, right? Andy and Wolf pumps higher, as we know. You can compare it up. I recommend you go through Max's stuff and all of his things and compare. I'll try to make another video with more in-depth kind of. But I haven't fully, I have a little bit of position in these. I've talked about it in the Discord before on Andy and Wolf. But from here, let's just say let's say Ethereum pumps, to whatever, and this goes to 500 million. You're getting a 970x, 970%. If Ethereum is doing that pump, right, to whatever we think, let's just say Ethereum is pumping from here to about 6,000, right? You're only getting 120%. Yes, you have to have more risk of volatility, and you got to be able to hold longer and go down. But this could be a very good bet for you if you think Ethereum is going to go up and you want to get more exposure for higher time frame. Personally, I do have positions in these I talked about right in the Discord. Right now, I'm just waiting for something. Ethereum could go a little bit lower. I'm waiting to see what happens on Bitcoin and see if Bitcoin hits its weekly, monthly cycle lows, weekly cycle lows actually, and see where Bitcoin goes. But that's a whole different video. But if you didn't have a little position in these, I would recommend, maybe starting it, waiting. I do have a little bit of a bag, not heavily accumulated. I will let you know, but I'm looking for, to push down maybe and just accumulate that little line. If not, we go up higher. We get our confirmation on here. I will get a bag and I'll alert you guys and we'll see what happens. That is with Wolf and Andy. You got to know the things, but I personally do not think this ETH rally is over. I don't think the Bitcoin rally is over. I know we were only going to talk about Ethereum, but I have to talk about Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin's rally is over. I told you guys that, in one of the videos, I think we could see Bitcoin hit like this and then go up to 130, 150. I think that is really possible. And when that happens, I do think ETH breaks out and makes a run. I'm telling you, historically, Ethereum is lagging behind Bitcoin and it will run. I personally think Bitcoin and ETH go a lot higher. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about in the comments. Every single thing like that, not financial advice, of course, and hopefully we'll get that PC and the webcam back.